Alrighty, what is up? What is up? Welcome to the Featherweight division. We've completed the Flyweight and the Bantamweight divisions champions. And now we're going to start things off with Jose Aldo, the very first champion in the Featherweight division of the UFC. Aldo, as we all know, he was the WEC champion. And then the WEC and the UFC merged in 2010. And because Aldo was the champion at the time, he was awarded the belt before UFC 123. That was in November of 2010. Aldo was able to defend that title multiple times. He defended the belt against Mark Hominick, guys like Chad Mendes. He beat Chad Mendes twice. The first time he stopped him with a knee. Second time it was by decision in a much better fight. He beat Kenny Florian, which was actually a very good win. If you guys don't know Kenny Florian is a very good fighter. Southpaw, 5'10". Really technical, very good jiu-jitsu. Actually trains with Lucas Lepre right now in Charlotte, North Carolina, which is like 2 hours away from where I live. He beat Frankie Edgar. He actually beat Frankie Edgar twice, but the first time he beat him, it was for the title. He beat the Korean Zombie, Chan Sung Jung. And then he defeated Ricardo Lamas. So right now we're facing Uriah Faber. Aldo, man, Aldo is just like his friend and training partner at the time. Renan Barao. Aldo was considered put on the pound-for-pound best at the time. It was John Jones, GSP, Aldo, Anderson Silva, Renan Barao. These were some of the guys on that pound-for-pound list. And Aldo was very high up on the list. Very good striker. Known for his incredible leg kicks and his incredible takedown defense. Powerful man. He got a bit more conservative with his... dude, what are you doing? I don't know what my opponent is. He's trying to trade leg kicks with Aldo. I don't know. It's not a good idea, bro. Not a good idea. There you go. Boom, boom. That leg is butchered. Y'all remember what Jose Aldo did to Uriah Faber in the WEC before that merger, man. That was a brutal one. He shoots a takedown. You're not taking down Aldo. Sorry to bust your bubble, sir. Here we go. Check. You just threw a leg kick with the same leg that was hurt. Do you want to be finished by kicking my leg? Like you want to... Here we go. Throws that one. Goes to the head. He is so aggressive. I like it. Bordering on reckless, honestly. I knew he was going to try to shoot again right there. You can't go twice, man. Back kick. Yeah, but Aldo did some nasty things to Uriah Faber in the WEC. Kicked this man's legs to damn near death. Uriah was tough, though. Never quit. Kept going. Pictures of his busted up legs still on the internet to this day. I think that was the fight that really solidified Aldo's reputation for a brutal leg kicker. That was the fight that did it, man. He shoots. I deny. At some point, it was almost like, damn, like, should there be some kind of mercy call? Like, should the fight be called because of the damage he's doing to Uriah Faber's legs? Man. Crazy. Anyways, Jose Aldo was able to defend that title multiple times. One of the few fighters to still... At this point, he still has the record for the most title defenses in the featherweight division. Man, there used to be a time when that was normal. These days, we don't really see it too much. You got, the days of Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson defending his title, 11 times? John Jones defending his title, like 14 times, something like that. GSP defending the belt like 10 times. Anderson Silva defending the belt like 11 times. And then Aldo defending the title, like 8 times, something like that. That used to be a thing, man. Fighters being champions for long periods of time. And Anderson Silva was the first. He's the first guy to start that. Just so dominant. So freaking dominant. He gets it. Oh, congratulations, sir. Took down Aldo. But if there's anyone in the in this weight class right now that I think might be able to replicate what Aldo did, it's definitely Alexander Volkanovsky, who's the current champion. Rocked, kick. He has proven himself to be above the rest of the pack. He really has. Do you guys like that? What? That is amazing. Let's see if we can hit him with that lunging strike again. Sit him down. Yo, this Faber is tough, man. He really is. Sit him down. Okay. Beautiful knee cut into Kazakatami. Stand up, brother. Let's get it. That front kick he's throwing, he's actually hit me with that more than a few times. He lands it again. Oh! There you go. He thought I was going to go to the legs, and we fire off a roundhouse to the head, and boom! Out cold. I'll take it. I will take it. So, yeah. Jose Aldo's reign was it was amazing, but we all know what happened to that. One notorious Conor McGregor shows up and ruins everything. Let's move on. And so, we move on to the most shocking title win of all time. Conor the Notorious McGregor versus Jose Aldo. Of course, Conor McGregor is a force in the UFC. I mean, probably the biggest force the UFC has ever seen in every way, shape, or form. In every way, shape, or form. The man is just a menace. So, he defeated Chad Mendes. That was July 11th, 2015. And he won the interim title. And after winning the interim title, he was set to face Jose Aldo for the main title, for the undisputed belt. And so at UFC 194, December 12th, 2015, Conor McGregor did the unthinkable, man. It's one thing that he beat Aldo. That's impressive in its own right. To stop Jose Aldo's multiple year title defenses, but he stopped them in 13 seconds. With one punch, man. One punch. Faded backwards. Beautiful short right hook. Left hook. Short left hook. A lot of people say it's a cross. It wasn't a cross. Go right back and watch that fight. It was a short left hook. Short left hook right on the chin. Butchered him, man. Knocked him out cold. And I would like to sit here and talk about Conor McGregor's title reign, but we all know that Conor McGregor has never defended a title in his life. Not once. Not once. Not even before he was in the UFC. He's won multiple titles, that's for sure. He's become champion multiple times. So he's demonstrated he has the ability to become champion. It's just he's never demonstrated that he has the ability to defend a belt. Because he's never done it. He's never done it. Rather than defend his title, he decided to move up to the lightweight division and and put on an insane performance against Eddie Alvarez. But we'll talk about that when we get to lightweight. It would have been so nice to see Conor just hang out in the featherweight division for a little bit. He already showed that, I mean, he has the ability to clear out a division. I mean, he did it. He beat a lot of guys in the featherweight division. But then, like, defend your belt, man. Defend at least one belt. That'd be great. And the truth of the matter is, it's so much harder to defend your title. We've talked about this multiple times. It's much more difficult to defend the belt over and over and over and over again. Because once you win the title, you become the standard in the weight class. You become the guy that everyone chases. You become the #1 guy that everyone in the weight class studies. You become the most popular, the most visible. And so you got to constantly reinvent yourself. Everything you do, you got to start doing it better. Because now nothing you do will be a surprise. Because everybody in the weight class is studying you. They're like, okay, this is the champion. We got to study him, see what he does. You get whole entire fight camps devoted to beating you. For years. Even up-and-coming fighters who haven't even got to you, they're thinking about you. And then there's the issue of motivation, you know? The ability to stay motivated. When you win 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 titles, nobody is even coming close to beating you. It's like, and then you gotta wake up every single day and you gotta stay in the gym and set him down right there. Beautiful. You gotta stay in the gym. You gotta keep training. You gotta keep plugging holes. You gotta have the humility. What? You take that? Wow. He got me back. And that's the hard part, man. Also, the fact that MMA is evolving. You know, it just keeps evolving. Martial arts in general keeps evolving. So the ability to stay sharp, stay up to date, stay motivated. That's not easy, man. Which is why I have so much respect. It's why personally I hold title defenses in such a high regard. Especially when you clear out generations. You clear out your generation, you clear out past generations, and then you clear out the new generation. You know, it's not an easy thing to do, man. It's not easy. So Conor, in as much as it's impressive that he went out there, stopped Jose Aldo in 13 seconds. That's it. Beautiful. Stopped Aldo in 13 seconds, won the lightweight belt, and did all this. In as much as that is all very impressive, what is even more impressive is defending your title multiple times, and he can't ever say he did that. Good fight to you too, brother. But there it is. Conor McGregor's fairly short. Nothing too crazy right there. He won the belt, 13 seconds, stopped Aldo. Now we're going to move on to the next champion, which of course is Max Holloway. We'll be right back, boys. And so now the question is, how on earth did Max Holloway get the belt? If Conor McGregor never defended the title, how the hell did that happen? Well, Conor McGregor vacated the title. Well, he didn't vacate the title. Well, I guess he did. He vacated it, maybe you could say because the UFC forced him to. He vacated the title because he went up to the lightweight division to win the lightweight title. And so, Jose Aldo fought Frankie Edgar for the interim title at the time. This was in 2016. Aldo won. Defeated Frankie Edgar again. And then he had to fight Max Holloway for the vacant title. Whoever wins the title, whoever wins the fight will win the undisputed titles. I rock Notorious right there. Sit him down. So, we all know what happened. Jose Aldo. Well, no. I got that timeline wrong. I got that completely wrong. Aldo became champion again. So Aldo defeated Frankie Edgar to win the interim title, but then he was promoted to the undisputed champion. He was. Max fought Anthony Pettis. That's what it is. Max fought Pettis. This was in 2016 as well, sometime in December, to win the interim title. And then Max, after winning the interim title, now had to face Jose Aldo for the undisputed title. Yeah, they were not fighting for a vacant title. I got that completely wrong. Sorry about that. And so this was UFC. Fucking hell! What the hell was the UFC? Blasting this man with leg kicks. That was UFC 212. Whiff! Careful with these whiffs, brother. Ah, freaking A. You are just looking for trouble with these spins you're hitting me with right here. That was UFC 212. Aldo loses to Max Holloway after a really good first round. It was a brilliant first round. Almost stopped him. But Max Holloway, of course, demonstrated how tough he was. Ended up TKOing Jose Aldo. Beat him. Which was like, damn. Another surprise. Another surprise. Like, wow. Everybody's eyes open to Max Holloway. That's what Max Holloway was like, oh, goodness mercy. It's not enough rocking him. It's not enough damaging him. You got to be able to outlast him. And nobody outlasts Max Holloway, so. Max was able to defend the title again against Aldo. They rematched. They rematched again. And Max beat him again. And then he defended the title again against Brian Ortega. And also against Frankie Edgar. He put a massive fucking beating on Brian Ortega. You guys remember that fight, dude? It was nasty. Dude, the way you're scaling the cage, you're just like, I don't know, man. You're using fucking Conor McGregor. That's a powerful guy you have on your hands. What the hell are you doing? Like, what is this? Huh? It's some, like, players that play like this. It's like, what the hell are you doing? IQ. You're just holding your left stick back. You're not doing anything. Yeah, I'm just gonna shred him, bro. Yeah. Bye. What the hell? Like, what the freak? What a waste of Conor. What a waste of Conor. You're using a ridiculously powerful fighter who you should be marching forward with and looking to do freaking brain rattling damage. And not only, okay, it'd be one thing if you were backing up and looking to counter, but you're just holding your left stick. That's it. That's all you're doing. You're just holding your left stick and circling the cage. Yeah. That's what happens when you listen to IQ. Mr. IQ. Anyways, we're going to move on. Next fighter on the list is going to be Alexander Volkanovsky, boys. Let's get it. Alrighty, so this is going to be the last and current champion in the featherweight division. And that is Alexander Volkanovsky. And I think this man is going to be champion for a very long time. Dude, I love the way this fight is going. Like, I just fought Conor with Holloway, and now we're fighting Holloway with Alexander Volkanovsky. Of course, this is the man that Volkanovsky defeated to win the title. He beat him UFC 245 in 2019 to get the belt. So here we go. A lot of people, there was some controversy with that win. They fought twice. Each time there was some controversy. Like, we think Max did enough to win. See here, this Max right here is... Dude, what are you doing? Nice. All right, so we got ourselves a little tricky Max Holloway going. He's like faking these kicks. Okay, but I think this is the only fake he knows, though. Because he keeps doing it over and over again. And after a while, I'm just going to catch on. Look at that. Yep, that's the only fake he knows. Come on, brother. You got to mix it up. You got to mix it up with something else. We're just going to wait for him, and then we're going to take him out. We're going to wait for him and take him out. You see the way he's backing up and just holding low block? That's okay. Uh-huh. Patience. Uh-huh. Keep it simple, brother. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. He's another guy that's not... Oh! No, 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 no. Sit him down once, they start the knee elbow stuff. It's funny. That's okay. We're ready for that as well. There we go. Bum, bum, bum. Aha! Beautiful thing about the way Alexander Volkanovsky fought Max Holloway is, one thing Max is very good at, of course, is shredding players, shredding fighters. He gets him into, he gets him into a defensive cycle with his jab, like this man is trying to do right now. He jabs them to death, jab straight, and they back up with their block up. And the same thing you have to do in UFC 4. If someone is backing up, holding block, hugging block, trying to bobble head, you know what you do? You know what you do? You pepper them with jabs. You pepper them with jabs and crosses over and over and over again. The same way Max Holloway does it. Until you break them. That's what Max does. And so how do you deal with what Max does? You fight back. That is exactly what Volkanovsky does. When Max tries to go with his jab, Volkanovsky plants his feet and rips him. Boom! Max has to reset now. Every time Max tries to go, Volkanovsky will plant and bang him. Now Max got to reset. That's how you do it. And that's how Volkanovsky has never fallen victim to Max Holloway's pressure. And he never will. I can confidently tell you he never will. Because he's not going to sit there hugging block, backing up, moving his head in circles as Max just uses him as target practice. He's never going to do that. The moment Max Holloway moves forward and tries to do that, he's going to plant his feet and stab him in the face with something. There we go. Sit him down. And that's going to force Max to back up. Now I'm going to start lunging forward and slapping this dude. And, you know, Max is going to have to come up with a different style, man. He'll need a completely different style. In the second fight, he was doing a really good job with his kicks. He implemented way more kicks in the second fight than in the first one. And I think that might be like a good path to victory, kicking. Just kicking more. You know, this is not the guy he's going to be able to pressure like that. He's not going to be able to pressure Volkanovsky like that. It just won't work. So he's going to have to probably come up with something way different. Notice the way, like, every time this man tries to pressure me, I put something right in his face. And that's it. Good night. Good night. Looking forward to the next fight. I think that's actually going to be the next fight that's happening right now. Volkanovsky has defended that belt a few times. He defended it against Max Holloway, of course. Defended against Brian Ortega. He almost got stopped in that one. Holy fuck. You guys remember that guillotine? He defended it against the Korean Zombie. And I think he's going to fight Max Holloway again. I mean, it's only reasonable, you know? It's only reasonable. I think these two guys are just going to keep fighting each other. They are clearly the two best guys in their weight class at the moment. Unless Henry Cejudo finds a way to insert himself in the mix, then that's going to be very interesting. But besides that, I think they're just going to keep fighting each other over and over again. And I am personally going to tune in every time. Unless Volkanovski can figure out a way to really, really separate himself from Max Holloway, which would be fascinating to see. But that's going to do it. That is it for the featherweight division. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like. Helps out the channel. The lightweight division is going to be a big, big video, so stay tuned for that. Some of the fighters are not even in UFC 4, so we're going to be looking at other video games to get those other fighters. So like Benson Henderson, for example. Ooh, gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later with a brand new one. As always, stay safe. Peace out. Have a good one, boys.